Yup, this is it. I don't know where I'm gonna get money from. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but this is it. I'm Q.
What's my name again?
Cut.
My name is not Cut.
I'm Q.
This is deja vu. I've seen this happen before. Oh, I've seen this before. Deja vu is so weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. Can we do the intro now?
It's like remembering the future.
Like remembering the future.
That's a good name for a book. Remembering the future.
It's no longer the future, it's now the past.
Why? Because you remembered it?
Yeah.
No. Remember. If I can see in the future and I remember the future, then it's still the future.
This is why I find time travel is stupid, because you go to the future, then you come back to the present. That future is now your past. Okay.
Point.
I'm Q,
And I'm Mark.
and welcome back to the podcast.
Back from the future. Oh crap, we did a future thing. We went in the future topic and came back.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's dope.
Guys, you just experienced something
Time
magical.
travel. We experienced time
Yeah.
travel. It's not
Scientifical?
very magical, it's scientific.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, and that's Kyle.
say hi, Kyle.
Oh no, just acknowledge me. No worry.
I mean, you didn't say,
Mr.
and I'm Kyle.
I'm still in the past. Continue.
And he's still in the past. How are you still in the past?
Yeah. So I guess I think we should start this off with Kyle each time. How you been, man? Anything new in your life?
New problem from computer.
New problem on your computer. And that's it.
Yeah, money not give problem, more not give a problem. Gladly.
Shout out to the person who commented in our last video saying that Q is the only person without woman problems. Thank you.
I did not see that
Thank
coming.
you. Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
I should have pinned it at the top.
You know what? I'm gonna check it out, but you know what I know.
Wait, yeah. So that's it, Kyle. You good and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I live a boring life. I eat, sleep, shit, and then go back to sleep.
Wow.
I was comparing our friends to cartoon characters the other day.
Okay. Oh my.
First, let's go to Kyle.
Okay.
Alright. Kyle was Perry. He's never doing anything. He's a platypus, you know, he doesn't do much.
Okay. Wait, so was it like just around Phineas and Ferb? Or just cartoons?
No,
in
just
general?
cartoons in
Okay.
general.
Who am I?
You know that dude with the flat head and the small ears from Kids Next Door that wears the shades?
Oh! Number one.
Wait, why though?
No, you just have that kind of personality, you know? The number.
I ain't mad at it. And you?
I was cloudy with a chance of rainballs, the scientist.
Meatballs.
Meatballs. Yes, that's scientist. I'm that scientist.
Okay.
You can see
I
that.
concur. I
Yeah,
concur.
yeah.
I know, see,
Okay.
that demand they are genius. Yeah, idiot. How wanna relate?
You see, when you have a level of stupidity versus a level of genius, you're a genius in being stupid.
Alright, how about you, man? How you been? Anything new in your life too?
Oh, yeah, I've got so many things that's new.
Okay.
My computer setup is new.
Okay.
Yeah, my computer is set up back and I made a nice little setup.
You wanna drop a picture in the podcast?
I'll drop a picture in the podcast. I'll
Nice.
send you a nice picture later. You know?
Alright.
Yeah.
Of the setup, right?
Yeah, something setup, of course. Everything weirdly enough has been going good.
Oh no. That's
Um,
bad.
granted, I've started a study, my personal study. It's called it's basically the similarities of psychopathy and depression.
Okay, what's psychopathy?
Being a psycho There's legit
okay.
no other
Okay.
explanation.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so just like how somebody feels empty when they're depressed,
Mhm.
I feel like that's the same way a psychopath feels.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and they don't really care enough to like get up out of their bed and do stuff. That's how the psychopath feels. He doesn't really care to do anything. He just does it because
Okay, cool. What else?
we're supposed to ask. I'm supposed to ask you. How
You
is
said-
it?
You said a
Oh,
lot of things.
I
You
said.
said one thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I said the computer and I said my study and
That's two things.
okay, the computer feels like a lot to me. Okay,
Okay.
because my computers are like my baby. Yeah, they're my little babies.
Okay. Let's all be glad we're not computers.
You'd love me to own you. I'd wreck your charging port. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so how are you, Q?
No, let's just all have a moment.
His charging port is too wreck.
No. My charging port is fine. It's not even a charging port because nothing goes in me to charge me. I am not a machine. The most charging I do is solar energy, nigga. Okay? So yeah. First of all, before I say how I am, let me just clear something up. A lot of persons thought that I was not in the best place for the last podcast. A lot of persons hit me up asking me if I'm okay, and they're just checking up on me because of what I said in the podcast and whatever. I was like, I'm fine. I was just saying that it was along the line of me saying I'm not happy, but I'm not sad. I'm just not happy.
You're a psychopath.
It's like one or the other. You can't have it best of both worlds.
I'm
No,
just saying.
I was content.
I'm just saying. If you're not feeling anything, if you
I didn't say I wasn't feeling anything.
I am just saying, if you're feeling empty, you're either depressed or a psychopath.
I was content with how things were going in the duration of the last podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're content, that means you're satisfied, right?
No, I wasn't satisfied. I was talking to one of my
Pick a side.
to one of my girlfriends today, and she one of my girlfriends.
We're Jamaica. We're not using
My girl spacebar friends.
Alright, well, that works.
Yeah. And we were talking about
So how much of those girlfriends do
You have lying around.
Oh my god. Why always do this to me? So, the whole satisfaction. Okay, no, it's just weird now. Those, oh my god. We were talking about being satisfied. Oh god.
Your girlfriend talking about being satisfied.
satisfaction. Ooh.
There's nothing wrong with being satisfied with your girlfriend.
Basically, I was talking to her and I said to her, I'm not sure if I will ever be satisfied or when I will be satisfied. We were talking about life in general. Because you know me, I always venture out trying to do different things, whatever. So she asked me, when will I be satisfied? So I said that I'm not sure when or if I ever will be.
When you're dead.
I'll be satisfied with death.
Come on, there's this philosopher that says his life theory is behind we suffer because we desire things.
Okay.
So the more things we want is the more we suffer. So you'll always be suffering. Because you will never be
I
satisfied
didn't see it going that
with
way.
anything.
Okay.
So you're gonna always want something else. Like you're gonna get a wife and kids and a house and cars and money, and then you're gonna be like, I wonder what else is there.
Alright, I can see that happening.
It is, yeah. I think that I'm not saying people should settle, I'm not saying people should settle at like, ooh, I'm poor and I got nothing, I got no wife, kids, house, cars, I know, but I'm just and I'm not gonna try to better myself.
That sounds like
I'm
how you
saying-
will be. Minus the poor. I
I'm
doubt
saying-
with your skills, yeah.
You should get to a point in life. You should set a goal, per se. Set a goal. And when you get to that goal, be satisfied. Just say, yo, this is where I want to be. No higher, no lower. And this is where I have to be. And this is where I
I
want
think that's
to be.
also a thing with me. I don't have an end game. I have checkpoints in life.
Yeah, you need an end game.
Yeah, I'm good.
But
The
there's
last
also,
end game that happened.
there's
A purple dude snapped.
There's this lady though that I've watched. I saw this documentary like years ago. There was this old lady that was doing all these things that I wasn't doing, sports thingies.
Okay.
And somebody asked her, how are you this age and you're still going? She's like, you're not old until you stop wanting. You're not dead until you stop wanting.
So I'll never be dead.
Yeah. They also said that masturbation increases your lifespan.
I am good.
You're
I
immortal.
don't have to be. Oh my god. You are immortal. This nigga masturbates to himself.
I've never done that.
We established that, didn't we, guys?
No.
We
In the
established
last
that.
video, I brought up the topic.
It was a confession.
No. It wasn't a confession. Why am I scratching
You
myself?
stated clearly for the whole world to hear
That
that
you
you're
masturbate in front of the mirror.
Guys, go and watch the last video. I did not say that. I said
Mhm.
that maybe I would look at the mirror and I'm like, I wonder, but I have never done it.
Fine.
You admit it. You're going
No,
to be
I
a hospital
admit-
and admit it.
I admit nothing. I plead the fifth.
I won't even correct you.
It's
Okay.
the fifth.
You plead.
I
The
plead. I
fifth.
said I plead the
No, you
fifth.
say you plead.
Yeah.
It's plead.
No.
P-L-E-A-D.
Because I'm doing it right now. Plead. You know what? Kyle? Kyle?
The word.
Google it. Plead is the past and is the past.
No word. That'd be pleaded.
That does not sound right.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have
Guys,
to run through
Guys,
English.
forgive me if I'm wrong. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
You
English
dyslexic piece.
Okay, what do you have?
Did you
Kyle?
find it?
Did you find it?
I'll find it for a second.
Plead. What does that? What is that?
That's the word, right?
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
Let me see. Let me see, Mr. Cameraman. It's a verb.
Ready? Yeah, plead the fifth. No past tense in the funny.
Boom! Because you don't know English.
Let me, Mr. I guess Q was right.
I'm always right when it comes to these type of stuff.
No, you're not.
I am. When it comes to English, between me and you, I am always right.
I'm a genius.
Not in English. This is the guy writing a book, by the way, guys.
My book is awesome.
And then that's
Alright.
something one thing. People are gonna find it writing more funny than actually when you're writing.
My book is good, guys.
Yeah, it's a good book.
It's
just nice to make shit and giggles after this guy.
And I get people to proofread. Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes when I'm writing, and it's not that I'm bad at English. It's
Yeah,
just
he's
that
just dyslexic.
Fuck you, crew.
It's not a bad thing, Mark. It's a medical condition.
What?
Being dyslexic.
What?
You're retarded now?
I'm trying to think about a comeback, but the word is there in my head, but I can't.
The same girl I was
Dysfunction.
talking to.
I was trying to make a joke about erectile dysfunction, and you.
No, micro penis.
No, we have already gone through the fact
That
he
you
had
have
a
a micro penis?
Like, he
We
has a
spoke
micro
about that
penis.
too.
But he has
You
a
might-
micro. Imagine having a
You
micro
are,
penis
wait.
that has erectile dysfunction.
You are a retarded dyslexic with a micro penis that masturbates at himself.
Well, that's
You have problems.
Thank you. That's a quick masturbation session.
How would somebody who is retarded, dyslexic, has a micro penis, have the self-confidence to masturbate to themselves though?
Ask yourself that question.
Kieran, hardware.
Yeah.
Do not let me talk about your erectile dysfunction.
So, Mark, let me ask you something. Which one do you think is gonna be worse per se? You talking about my erectile dysfunction, or you talking about my erectile dysfunction?
I don't get it. As I said before, you see, when we talked about Q with the micro penis, he was having a problem, you know?
Yeah,
and
right.
He got all drunk and he was like, Mark, you know, it happened again. I was like, what happened? He's like, my little boy wouldn't get up.
How much of confidence do you think that takes? Like, how much does it shoot down? Because a lot of a man is confidence.
Yeah, I was thinking about the whole having a problem with your genital area.
Yeah. How hard does that hit?
Yeah, that has to be very hard.
Well, in this case, no, it's not. If any of our viewers have erectile dysfunction or anything like that, we're not making fun.
Watch it till the end.
We you just watch till the end.
I was gonna say watch it till the end, then you'll stand up. I'm sorry.
We love all our viewers.
Limp dicks and all.
No.
You like Limp dicks and all. I'm good.
Okay. Have you ever tried to put a half limp dick? Have you ever tried to have sex with a half limp dick? I'm just saying.
Yes, I have.
Erectile dysfunction. You see what I'm talking about? Right?
Can you catch this?
Mark, have you ever? Huh?
I will not answer that.
Okay. So you're trying to say all of us have one? Was it contagious?
It was around, you know? It was around.
Oh my god. Alright, that was a good one. I'll give you that one. That was nice. Okay,
where are we?
I have no idea.
We didn't even have a topic.
Yeah, we don't.
I guess this is the purest we can be.
Limp dicks.
I don't understand how we've been talking for like 15 hours, and I think all thing we've been talking about is limp dicks.
Limp dicks.
Wow.
That's the title of the podcast. Limp dicks.
No, I think we should call it Q has a limp dick.
No, because I don't.
You hear our defenses might get about it.
I literally just
know.
said
Because I have a reputation to uphold.
We know it's a medical problem, Q.
I'm gonna let you get your reps in. I'm gonna destroy you when I feel like it.
That's just a thing.
You know what? I was gonna say something, but I just analyzed it in my head, and it have been very gay to say. Have you ever said something like in a public setting, right? You don't mean it in a gay way any at all, but it just came out in a
very homosexual way.
And then you have to be like, I don't mean it like that. And then what you
I
have
don't
no
remember
time to-
what, but yes.
You have no time to explain yourself because as a Jamaican, you know, as soon as it's something gay, you just
Why?
Why, dog? Why?
Yeah, there's no redemption.
Imagine one gay man I said, yeah, Batman. Freddie, this send me this video on Instagram with this. It's like this car parking on the road and this gay car. This car.
This gay car. What are you doing?
This
Trying
car.
backwards?
This car with one like a gay looking person. Come on, I start.
So wait. Are you trying to say gay people have a look?
Nigga.
Huh, Kyle?
Nigga. Alright, yo, let's send that video. And
No,
tell me.
this homosexual, yes.
Alright, then look homosexual. And then my cousin man I said get a movie character and weird and thing.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them and then proceed to say, what?
Listen. If a gay man call you a batty man, I'm probably right.
Yeah,
Because I'm the only person who would actually know.
I will not give
no.
any homosexual that power. I will never say what he just said.
No, but Q, if you straight
Mm-hmm.
and you see a man and call him batty man, that's true, my batty man. But from batty
No.
man to you,
The reason why I'm not co-signing to that is that us Jamaicans use such terms derogatively. In terms, we use those terms as an insult, whether they are true or not.
true.
Okay. So, if any homosexual calls me a batty man, that doesn't mean I'm a batty man. Okay?
Yeah, what? But you wanna run it down with a Q.
You know, there's this thing I've heard before that there's at a certain time you're not supposed to come off at a bridge in I think down New Kingston right there. And they'll grab you and drag you. And I think while I was working at DBJ, that was my biggest fear. It's like, what if one time that like the bus I was in or something broke down and I have to come out of the bus and walk
you're the
in,
one that gets caught.
and I walk it and they pull me under the bridge.
The trolls under the bridge. You know, that's like the grumpy old troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrifice somebody to cross the bridge.
You know, I've always thought of situations like that, like somebody chasing you or dogs chasing you or whatever, and you're with a group of friends or whatever. I've never been the one to say, I need to get away from these people. I've always been the one to say, okay, which one of my friends' friendships am I worth risking right now?
Okay. If
You want me to elaborate on that?
I know you're gonna trip somebody.
Yeah.
If we're all walking and somebody's running us down, I would love it that we all stand because it's one person. If we're walking and multiple people are running us down,
Mm-hmm. We get rid of Kyle.
we get rid of Kyle.
Yeah. He's the weakest link.
No, Kyle, we get rid
Kyle's the weakest link. I can fight back.
Yeah, that's how I get rid of you.
No, I can fight back with you guys.
No, you know the best person actually if you get rid of you for true. Bigger time gap. By the time they're done with you, we gone.
Yeah.
By the time they're done with you, we gone. So yeah.
You know what would suck? You guys throw me back towards them and they run past me.
I said they're not killing one kind.
wait, no. No. Oh my god.
You know, I would want to see what would happen. I would stand up and see if they were run past me.
No, what's up? You're at the target.
Now messed up, you know. The thing is, right now, if you, me guarantee say, if you see a crowd of people and run past, a runner come towards you, you're gonna run.
No. I can move over to them way and go put on the other side of the road. I've done it before. I've seen. There was one time I was going home for, I think I was going home for Christmas. And I came out of my house, I walked out of the scheme, and I saw 3 men take off. There's a 3 man them a run, and I see everybody are running and I behave away, and I see some policeman come out, and the policeman bust him gun in the ear. Look over there. Cross the road on the other side. Put
Continue
my
your
music
journey.
in my ears and just continue walk. This is none of my business. If anybody want to get shot, go ahead. I'm good. I'm not running. I'm not one of you.
That reminds me. Oh yeah, this is. Oh god. I was reminded of something that happened in the past, right? And it made me wonder what else could have happened, and let's just say I could have died because of not being aware of what was happening outside. So, as you guys all know, traveled on private transportation in high school, right? So, bus had stopped one evening, caused some accidents or whatever happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I was there in the bus and my girlfriend was there. And everybody was rushing out. So when she got up, held her hands. So everybody went. And it was just me and her. We're making out. Whatever. So last week, a friend of mine that I've been talking to, she sent me a video.
Not a girlfriend?
Yes, she is a girl space friend.
You could have put the underscore on it. I see a word.
She sent me the video. She remembered the whole situation, so she sent me a video and a couple of pictures of what actually happened that day. It was a major accident. But I was completely oblivious of this. Because I had my face in the face.
You see what a guy does for some
Coochie.
for some coochie.
I'm just saying, you know, it's crazy, right?
You there doing tongue tornado.
Someone get killed in a
Exactly.
them dead and bed at tongue turning and the girl husband a come.
You suppose you should have one boyfriend when you know but and then did a pass and just look through and see phone and that's
I mean, we don't know how it's going to go through.
Listen.
Yeet! Say, yo, you what y'all doing, my girl? Yeet. Simple. Easy mechanics.
You know what happened to me already?
You're making out with a girl, her boyfriend came up.
I was fooling around with a girl
Mm-hmm.
and apparently she had a boyfriend.
Did you know this, Mark?
I mean,
You knew she had a boyfriend.
I knew, but she didn't tell me. So technically,
You did
I
know.
did know.
Okay.
Technically, right?
Mhm.
So I was fooling around, and I think his friends saw.
Oh,
His friends saw,
I was like, yo, bro.
and in the evening, I'm a lover, not a fighter. In the evening,
They love to.
the guy came, and I'm not gonna acknowledge that. The guy,
No, because he's a lover, not a fighter. So the guy approached him.
The guy came.
the guy even paged me.
Alright, much
The
better.
evening,
Okay.
page me, and friend them page me, and I said, friend, I never know, you know, and play, you know, hand them a tremble and stuff. I was like, we never know. They kind of know. They kind of know some bad man too. It's just that.
Yeah, it was worth it at the
It
moment.
was worth it.
Yeah.
At the moment, it was worth it. And the girl was in a higher grade than me too.
So the
That's
accolades were with it. The accolades were with it too. Not only the lust.
So it was worth it. I want to know something funny too.
What?
The reason I didn't get my ass handed to me that day.
Because he came.
Because the girl find out to them and come page me and couldn't stop them. I was saved by the girl. That was the last time I spoke to her. Granted, I shouldn't have spoken to her in the first place because, you know, man need to know so them to keep themselves to themselves.
I had this problem for I think about 3 years where I was always attracted to girls with a boyfriend. Whether or not I knew that girl had a boyfriend. Like, I would be attracted to her, like about like in the second or third year of that period. I'd get attracted to a girl and I was like, yup, she has a boyfriend. And it was so crazy. And I don't know how I still had the mindset and was with these girls. Like, you look at a girl that have a man. She left her man, feel. Right? There's no past history behind you and this girl. Like, you just meet this girl. Alright, if there's past history, understandable. You want the girl back, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you just meet the girl and she have a man, and she left the man for you, isn't that like a red flag?
Yeah, because she might leave if you want to know.
You shouldn't leave if you're next man.
You know, honestly, if I'm talking to a girl, like let's say I hit up a girl and I like her, and she has a boyfriend, the moment I start talking to her, I'm not gonna want her anymore. Not because she might leave me again, but because the excitement wasn't there anymore. I told somebody before that if I've ever been in a perfect relationship, I would be so bored, I would leave. I was in a perfect relationship once in high school. It was perfect. And you know what I told her?
Mark, if you're blow your ear one more time, I'm gonna cut it.
In the time it was perfect to me.
Great.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. I can't call her name, but it was the girl that I screwed over Kyle for.
This Negro.
But yeah, it was good. Like there was nothing wrong. It was so good. I don't know. She wasn't that girl, but she was that girl. Like, you know, everything was so good. You know, she wasn't that girl, but she was that girl.
Okay.
You know, and one day I went home and I felt so empty. I felt so bored with her, and I just messaged her and be like,
This is it.
we have to
The
break
time
up.
is up. My time is up.
We have to break up. She's like, why? I'm like,
You say you're bored?
you want me to be honest? She's like, yes. It's that girl, right? I'm like, nope. I'm bored. And I didn't get back a message. The next day, her friends, which were my friends too, came and there was her friend that I liked. I liked that friend. She came and she well, okay, let's be real. The reason I was talking to her was because I couldn't get that friend. And that friend.
No, you know messed up thing about it? I warned this nigga. But this nigga chose to screw me. And then
Yeah.
screw himself over in the process.
So that friend, the one I ended up talking to, granted I did like her, but the one I ended up talking to, she initially was supposed to be Kyle's girlfriend, but I blanched with mine, so I was like, well, hey there, sweetheart.
Have you ever gotten back with a girl out of, I guess, pity?
No, I would never do that.
I was with a girl once. Like, it was a situation. She was a really good-looking girl, and she was in cadet too. Yeah.
Beat your ass.
So a lot of niggas never approach her, and but she was kind of cute, and you know, Mark, stop blowing the hair.
Nigga, stop blowing.
So yeah, I decided that yo,
Alright.
I'ma see what's up, right?
Please need your clip.
I'm not putting my ear clips on camera.
So, you know, I got her number, we talked. I hooked up with her. We were an item, per se. Eventually, I noticed that, this is not it. I spoke to her. I didn't do what you did and say I'm bored. I spoke to her and was like, yo, I thought this would have went this way, but, you know, it doesn't really feel right. And I broke up with her. And she took it fine in the moment. But for continuous days after that, she was just not the same person. She was a sad sack. And she's just, and she started missing classes and all that stuff. And I was like, oh my God, did I do this? And I just texted her one day. I was like, hey. And she's like, hi. And we talked. I was like, you good? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I was like, I didn't see you in class. So like, a couple days. She's like, it's fine. It's like, I know you're at school though. So what's up? But like, you're just skipping for a while? And she's like, no, I'm not in the mood for that. So I'm picking up the signs. I'm like, I've been thinking, you want to get back together.
You know, honestly, honestly, the girl that I ended up that I told I was bored after the whole fiasco.
You want to hear back?
And her friend, which is the girl I actually had a crush on initially. No, this girl was strong. She was like a athlete. She was an athlete, and I was a little puny guy.
Yeah.
She draped me up and she pushed me on the wall. And she's like, she called me and she cried the whole night. And like, but eventually, that excitement was the excitement I needed to realize that I actually have feelings for
So
it.
you were a son
That
at one
girl.
point in life, huh?
No, it wasn't a song.
No, you liked being dominated.
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It's just that the fact that I was bored initially, right?
Mhm.
That's why I came with the
You wanted to be
relationship.
dominated.
But all of this situation,
You
no.
wanted to be spanked.
All of this situation, no. All of this situation, no, was
Get on the bed, Mike.
was excitement, you know. It was excitement, you know. And granted, after a while, when I saw that she was moving on, I kind of, I don't know what kind of feelings it was, but I wanted her.
Bad mind.
It's probably a toxic. It's probably
Yeah,
a
can't
toxic
say bad mind.
personality.
They can just play
Carl.
cartel song, but mine get the best of him.
You know, girls are. The last podcast, I started off saying women are brave, right? Today I will continue with one wicked enough. Bro, I remember two distinct situations that happened in the past that are very similar, and I would not expect the exact situation, although two different levels of it, to happen to one young man like me. I was in grade 3 when a girl told me that she liked me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I kind of liked her too, but you're still kind of in the stage with girls having cooties and shit.
I've never been in that
Me
stage.
either. What is that?
You just sitting in that stage.
Yeah, you
No, I'm
just
saying
did.
that stage. You know that stage?
Oh,
That's in that age range.
Wait, did Johnny not get me actually? Did I say that?
No, they don't.
Because from when we didn't have grade
From
three,
early, you
well,
know,
they're
say,
stuck,
yeah.
Yeah, guys, you know, they're stuck you.
Yeah.
Mama and Papa.
Catchy, all them something, right? But yeah, but she was cute, but I wasn't fully into this girl. But she and I click normally par, which is like she and about 8 girl.
Mm.
And I remember going into the class one lunchtime, and the 8 girl them hold me down in one bench, but this girl come kiss me. And I was like, brother, I don't care how strong you want to be. If 8 girl hold it down, you hold it down. There is no moving. And please keep in mind I said this happened twice in my life. Fast forward a couple of years later, I was in about grade 8. Traveling in the bus. I was sitting at, the cross seat.
Mm.
So it was the back seat, this row, I was in this row, and I was on the cross seat. I felt hands grab my shoulders, pulled me back, and I was laying down now. Hands like this. Girls holding here, holding here, holding here. And then the next one just stood in front of me. I was like, what the is about to happen?
Haram, RJ!
Bro, Chick is like, let me see it. See what? Now, every guy has no problem with a girl seeing their hard on. But when it comes to your limp, soft member, none of us want it to be seen. It's an embarrassment to what it can be.
Listen, I just said that I have this one.
Wait, let me finish.
Okay, continue.
Brother, this girl started to pull my belt buckle. I'm gonna get a panic attack. Them have to stop the bus, come on, go to
Like, don't see it, it's tiny. I don't want to see my micro penis. Well, I am getting it back from before.
No, don't worry. This is once in a blue moon for you. You're gonna die. And you were saying?
Yeah. I had a situation like that once in grade, well, I think it was grade 2 at the time, where some girls were running me down to kiss me. They didn't catch me. They were, the thing is, when I was in grade 2, those girls weren't necessarily the cutest girls. They legit had, you know,
Snot!
little snot
Like,
girls.
yeah.
No, never. But
I want Barbie.
by the time one of those girls ended up going to high school with me, so by the time she was in grade 10, I wish she had kissed me in grade 2. but yeah. Back to the Limp thing. There was one time
okay.
I wasn't in the mood, you know, like I legit had a, back to the whole woman wicked thing. I legit had a whole mental breakdown in front of this girl, right? Like I legit had a whole breakdown. I was there,
And then
we
she
were
wanted
talking,
sex.
and she wanted to have sex. My body was not in the mood.
This is
for
not the
that.
time.
This is not the time, but you know, she's all, and as a man, you know. So I was there and I was like, I'm not ready. She pulled down and she's like, oh, so that's what it looks like when it's soft. I'm like, I am a grower, not a shower. So I need to explain this. I think I need to explain this to our female followers, our female subscribers.
There are different
two types, you know?
Yeah.
They're the growers and they're the showers.
So the growers, they don't look all that massive, that length and girth.
Yeah.
But when it does get hard,
It's there, you know? It becomes the beast.
then you have the growers.
Those
It
niggas
looks-
that walking with the bump in their pants.
Always. Yeah. And when it gets hard, you just stands up. There's no that's just it.
There's
Stands
no
up.
move.
There's nothing. There's
nothing, you just stands up.
It's boring. Right? A shower
Yeah.
is boring,
Yeah.
right? A shower is
A
boring.
grower, no, you're like, okay, let's see what happens. Yeah.
Exactly. It's almost like a jumping from box. It's a surprise, you know. And you know when you see the nigga close the bedroom door, you know that nigga is a grower. Because it's about to wreck your world. You're really like. But yeah.
If you guys scroll back a couple episodes earlier, it's not a podcast, but it was one of my story times per se. It reminds me of when I was with the most popular girl in my primary school. I won't mention her name because, you know what? Whatever. Her name was Gabrielle. Yeah. I won't call her last name. Wait, what?
I know Gabrielle.
Okay. So,
Was she a girl?
yes.
Did she have hair?
Yeah.
2 legs?
You definitely knew her, bro. I mean,
Friends I have.
she could have had one. But yeah,
Agree.
then she's no longer a girl.
You can't tell her that.
I wanted to kiss her, right? And I didn't just want to kiss her. I wanted it to be, you know, special. So I said, hey, tomorrow we're gonna kiss. You're gonna meet me right here, wherever. Don't even wear lipstick that day. I don't even want everybody knowing. Lip gloss. I don't want everybody knowing that we wear it, right? I don't want to keep it between us for this time. And when I got to school, her friends were there waiting for me. So I'm like, hey, what's up? They're like, you ready? I'm like, ready for what?
It's the big game.
Exactly, it was the big kiss now. I was like, oh, bet. So there was this building up top behind the special education. Yeah. So that's where it was destined to go down. So when I got there, she was already there. I was like, yeah, it's about to go down. So we started leaning in, and then she pulled away a bit. And I was like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah. And you could tell that she was nervous. Her friends are there watching. I don't mean like they were guarding. They were there watching. So she turned away for a bit and she was talking to some of her friends, and one of her friends come to me and she said, just go stand right there for a bit. I want to talk to her. So I stood there. And yo, a long time you have anxiety for some minutes, and I was like, shit, what's happening? Oh my god. And bro, I sprinted to class. I sprinted to class.
You ran away from the kid.
I ran away from my girlfriend. I think that's the title of the video.
Yeah.
If you guys look for it, you'll find it. I ran away from my girlfriend. And bro, I didn't pay attention to this girl for the entire morning. No, I was trying not for the entire day. But I went for lunch and I was coming back. She was standing at the door. Bro, believe me when I say she locked eyes with me and I walked past her. Like nothing happened. This is fine. It wasn't the gift when the dog is sitting in the fire. Yeah, he's like, this is fine. Yeah, that was me, and that's how we. About a couple of months after, I wondered if that was okay with saying that we broke up, and you have to say it.
Yeah,
And it bothered me for a while.
I don't think I got the concept of breaking up until about grade 8.
I'm still not 100% sure if I understand it fully.
Yeah, I would just you know.
Do you have to
disappear.
say it?
No, I think our generation we are allowed to ghost.
My mom asked me what that meant last night. But yeah,
I told her it means dying.
But yeah,
Third
so-
means Danny Phantom.
in the case that you have to say it, that would mean that I've been with this girl
No.
for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, for 9 years.
In the case that you have to say it, I am sorry, love, but I have a lot of girlfriends. I have a whole lot of girlfriends. Like,
Imagine.
Yeah.
It's a thinker. It's a thinker. Oh yeah, we're getting quite long, you know. We're girls after all. So
my first kiss was something like that. My first kiss was my stepsister. She was my stepsister's.
oh,
My stepsister's
you
friend.
can't put so much space in between. Like my first kiss was my stepsister. My stepsister's friend.
She was
I
like,
know
she was
the
my
space
stepsister's
between the
friend.
make sense, no?
Yeah.
Like space between
No. That girl, she is my girl space friend.
As I was saying, she was my stepsister's friend. All her other friends, my stepsister, everybody, they were around me at the time when the kiss happened.
What is up with that?
Right, that's what I was saying. Like, what is up with the friends surrounding you? And she kissed me, and we were together. I taught her how to write and
The what?
spell "I love you." She always
How
sent
old were you
me.
guys?
She always sent me. I was in like grade. We were in like grade 3, but she was.
Okay. She was dyslexic.
I'm not
Slow?
gonna say she was slow,
Okay.
but she was really pretty. Like she was really cute.
She was blonde.
Right now, you see, right now, I pass her when I go back home and I pass her in the town. I'm like, damn, this girl looks good. Like, she looks really good, yo. But she's still not too smart.
Oh my god.
But I taught her how to spell her name.
I apologize on behalf of Mark.
I taught her how to spell her name. I taught her to write certain things. I taught her
I
her
find that
the
so
alphabet.
weird.
Yeah.
You teaching people English stuff?
It was
No wonder she's so slow.
but yeah, and I think that was kind of the most. I think that set the precedent
It
for
was
all
surreal.
of all the other relationships I've ever had in my entire life. I've
Teaching your girlfriend.
always liked to teach them, like you know,
Yeah.
not in a overpowering "I'm over you" kind of way, but in a
That's a dictatorship.
I like to help you, and I would like you to help me too. You know, when I write my stories, you correct them.
Alright.
But yeah. Anyways, I guess
Let's get into the coveted
cameraman section. No, I think we need to change that because we need to get into the coveted cameraman section.
Alright, you understand
I didn't say the
words,
cameraman's section.
We're Jamaican. We don't actually show ownership with a apostrophe S.
Okay, we're about to go into the
cameraman
questions
section.
that the cameraman has to ask us.
Okay, yeah, that's boring now, but still.
Surprisingly, cameraman actually have questions this time, I swear.
Ah. It's the first.
Alright, so. Alright, which one to draw? Alright. First question. Do you think it hurts worse when your woman left you for a man or for a woman?
A woman. Definitely. If your woman leaves you for another woman, it means that you weren't good enough to keep her on a straight path.
A woman.
A woman. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely a woman. In my defense, she wasn't always on the straight and narrow. Okay?
You know, me something, me always ask a question.
That attack me.
Attack him. And it's not intentional. You know, say, it's kind of funny though. Alright, look on it. When a man break a female heart, she always say, she done with man, she has a two woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when a woman break a man heart, they're like,
A woman.
Actually, no, women do that too. Women are like, he broke my heart. Okay, I'm gonna dye my hair red. Okay, I'm gonna increase my body count. You know what? I don't feel like being straight anymore. I'm gay. And that's the process.
okay, but you
I'ma clip that part.
You're not.
I'm gay. That's the intro.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
And you know, funny enough, a lot of people would watch it just They're gonna be like, wait, what?
What? This is our blow up episode. What you talking about?
Well, Mark, at least you have more time closet.
I wasn't in there in the first place.
Oh well.
Okay. I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that. He's like, yeah.
You know, I'm thinking that would look funny under that little new TikTok thing when, you know.
Oh, the
The shit.
So sad.
Yeah, next question.
Alright, so you did a play with fire and your parents said, alright, yeah, go and play with fire here, go and play with fire. You know what it is. You think your parents will beat you after the fire actually burn you or after?
No, that's your punishment. The fire actually burning you. I think that's the fun. That should be the punishment.
Nah, they should beat you.
So yeah, so basically they don't have no right to beat you, that's right?
No.
That's what he's saying. I'm saying they should whoop your ass.
But
I don't see the point of whooping the cat, the
cat's
ass, the kid's ass, after he's already gone through the torment of being burnt by the fire.
Oh.
He's learned his lesson at that point.
No, he hasn't learned his lesson yet. Not until I beat him.
Alright, so
You sound like you're enjoying it now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Imagine. Let's say when you're younger, your parents beating you, and you look. It's like you look back and you just see a big smile on their face. Let me tell you something. My dad. I am pretty sure my dad's probably a psycho. I can clearly remember one night. I thought he was playing. He was laughing and it was funny and I was laughing and then his face just became. And I don't know where the belt came from. I have no idea where the belt came from.
Especially in Jamaica, I know the government says it needs to be cut out and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But the government, as in by law, they say it shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
But a lot of abuse goes on. Like, it's actually abuse. Imagine,
Listen,
you did something messed up as a child. And they already know you're gonna get hit.
oh
And they look at you and say, go for the belt.
no. That's nothing.
What? That's a mental abuse.
That's nothing. I know someone who their father when their father is beating them, he's like, alright, here what? Go have a chip this one and just pick off one branch.
It's the same mental abuse, bro. That's messed up.
Let me tell you how my parents did it. After we moved the first time, we stopped getting beaten down. I was thankful for that because I was a troublemaker. But anyway, he would when my dad doesn't beat you a lot, he doesn't beat a lot, but when you did something that he feels like it deserves beating, he stays in the room and he calls you.
Mm-hmm.
You come into the room, he says, lock the door. There are like 5 locks on the door. You have to tip to lock the top one and yeah, you know, you lock all the things on the door. All my siblings ran up to the door now, ears on the door. Then I walk over to him. His bed is far away from the closet, so I walk over to him and I'm like, yes, Dad. And he's like, go on for the belt in the closet. So I walk back over to the closet. I take out the softest belt and I go over to him. He sees me walking with the softest belt. He waits till I stand up right in front of him and he's like, you know which belt me at all. Walk back over to the closet, put down the belt, take up that belt, slowly, very slowly, walk and give him the belt. Now I'm standing in front of him. He has the belt in his hand. He's talking. And he's telling me, he's like, you know, my course, he's not really cursing, but he's like giving you a talk, giving you a serious talk, like, yeah, and every time you see him hand move like this, you flinch. Until him finally just get up very calmly and just whips your ass. That's abuse.
My dad had a look. Like, when him look for you with that look, you just know you need to just chill yourself. You know you're doing the wrong thing when he gives you that look.
Yeah.
I need to learn that look before I get kids. Because when I get that look, I'm going to look at them like that every day.
I look me normally get my father, well, here my mother said.
My father and I don't think my
What? Your father beaten you to get mounted?
No, it's like, that's it. My mother said one time father ever beat me. And it's like, you know when you look up in you normally get up and you have that one thing when you ball for every day constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Me normally do that. My father no, that the man there, he humble. And when he did it and he hear it nice, he make him go fly past. He hear it. But so he constantly there in his ears and ning and he get upset. Here's when me get a piece. I'll let they see next morning. When me get up, me just sit down. I did not cry for that shit.
Yeah, both parents have hit me before, but they found alternative methods rather early in my upbringing.
Yeah, I remember from most people, I hear most people say they can't remember things before they were like 6 years old.
Yeah, I can.
I remember everything.
I can't.
I remember everything. So I remember when we moved the first time, our parents stopped beating us. Like, it was weird. Because I used to be a troublemaker, as I said. So I used to get beaten like
every
3 times a
day.
day.
Like, now I'm
Like 3 times a day. And then we moved and then it was like, okay, what's happening here? I'm getting talked to. This is new. This is different. This makes me feel bad. Why does this hurt more than the beating? Beat me!
When you get to beat me, I'm absolutely angry.
Bro, I remember being so upset after a punishment one time. You know that moment when you're so upset, you're like, yo, I'm gonna pack, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
you never got get.
No. Yep.
Bro, I remember I got so upset with my parents because they punished me already and I was like, yo, this is it. I don't know where I'm gonna get money from. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but this is it. Pack bag, I'm ready.
Listen, I had a corner. You see, after they stopped beating us, I had a corner. And they would always say, like, Mark, to the corner. Go and sit down in the corner. Yeah, I had a naughty corner. I brought my books and my toys and I hid them under the plate. There's a Mark corner. See, they watch you for like 5 minutes, then they're gone. And I'm just like, thank you. Thank you very much. Some alone time.
Alright, you have 3 questions, right?
No, he said he had questions.
Oh,
See, I thought
no.
he said he had
It's
So-
I made it ask about the parental something is because you ever in a relationship when your partner, your partner talk and then all of a sudden they stop laugh. And she's like, alright, well, I'm gonna talk to you next bitch. Your face says she.
Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with girls saying, go talk to your other woman them? Where did this come from?
And when you go talk to your other woman,
They-
they feel a way about it.
That's why I'm asking, should they feel away?
Because I feel the conversation now, you know, sign me out.
What happened?
like
Him say, I will never talk to your other woman, them. She upset. Me and the other woman, them. When the talk. Solo.
she's like, and when she said stuff like, after you can't talk to me like that. Go talk to your other woman, and you actually go and you call your other girl, and
You see, guys, this is what you guys think is a saint. This thing right
I'm
here.
just kidding. You guys know I'm kidding. I'm an angel.
You know, Lucifer was an angel.
Kyle,
Mom, you're exactly what your ex-girlfriend said you were.
what did she say? What again?
An angle.
An angle.
Oh yeah, she spelled angel wrong.
I don't think she... No, I don't think she spelled it wrong.
You're an angle, Mark. Well,
Girls
guys,
don't write love letters unless you can spell.
bro, love letters, important messages, sexting, all of them something there. If you can't speak properly, leave it alone.
And don't say carny shit like, you're the moon to my wolf. You know yourself.
Hey, you're gonna make it kill.
Shout out.
You're gonna make it kill.
Guys, this is all the time we have here today. I'm Q.
And I'm Mark.
And he's Kyle.
Hey.
And this was
Mark's podcast.
on QHD.
That does not sound like
He has a point.
H. Huge.
Guys,
Anyways,
we're out of here.
This
This
was
was
the
the
podcast.
podcast.
Later.
Ay, damn, ain't gon' show me, huh? But you blowing up my phone, you want my social, huh? And you be crying over niggas that don't treat you wrong. You want me sad for you, I ain't with a simping, hun. I know that you a bad